Hey, what's up everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So we are coming up on the new year, and I thought that I'd take a little bit to talk about songs that use dates in the title or, in the lyrics, but I think all of these are in the title. I'm talking about months, days, years, all of that good stuff. So, it's worth noting that when we do this, we have to be very strategic about it, right? Because some of the songs, my own songs included, sometimes you can fall into the trap as a writer of writing a song that uses a day or a month or something, and it's way too specific. Uh, but in these particular songs, they're vague enough, but they're also relatable enough. And so, even though they use those months, you can still relate to them. So we're going to start off by talking first about December 1963, Oh What a Night, by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. So this particular song was always going to be about a date, but was originally going to focus on the end of Prohibition, which happened on December 5th of 1933. Instead, the song's author, Bob Guadio, changed the song to be about his courtship with his future wife and co-writer on this song, Judy Parker. The song begins with the exclamation of "Oh, what a night," late December 1963, before revealing that this was the first meeting between the two strangers. You know, I didn't even know her name, but I was never going to be the same. I mentioned at the top about the importance of not getting bogged down by details while trying to write a relatable song. And although this was a relatively specific date, the month and the year being provided, the details in the verses are really vague. Instead of saying we met at a Christmas party in December, it focuses more on how the narrator felt after he met this woman. By focusing on the emotion behind this meeting rather than the details surrounding the meeting, it makes the song a lot more relatable. So, melodically, this song is written in D flat and is built around a piano riff, so the chords provided are based on that part, although, of course, you can play them on any instrument. The intro and main riff played throughout the verses use D flat, G flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, which is a 1-4-5, 1-4-5, 1-5 pattern, while the chorus uses E flat minor 7, G flat, B flat minor, A flat, E flat minor 7, G flat, and A flat. That is a 2-4-6-5-2-4-5 pattern. The instrumental interlude then uses B flat minor, E flat, B flat minor, and E flat, which is a 6-2-6-2 pattern, before the bridge comes in and uses E flat minor 7, F minor, G flat, and A flat. That is a 2-3-4-5 pattern, just walking right up. In the structure, I'll talk a little bit more about this, the structure section, but the transition from one part to another is so well done that the melody helps with that quite a bit. In the verses, they start with the 1, they end with the 5. In the chorus, they start with the 2 and end with the 5. And the instrumental interlude starts with 6 and ends on the 2, while the bridge begins on the 2 and ends up walking all the way up, as I mentioned earlier, 2-3-4-5. However, the bridge ends on the 5 chord before going back to the 1 chord, which, like I said, makes for a very smooth transition. Lyrically, or structurally, I should say, the song uses a verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, verse, chorus format. For my money, this is one of the best crafted pop songs ever written due to a combination of the structure, the melody, and the lyrics. The bridge and the chorus provide a nice little break within the song from the main riff, but the transition back into that main riff is absolutely flawless. Sometimes you transition from part to part by what you sing in the lyrics, like a pre chorus ending in a cliffhanger that gets resolved in the chorus, But in this case, and really the melody and the chorus should work hand in hand, pre chorus, all of that good stuff. But in this particular case, it's just every single part that transitions really well back into that main riff. We talked in an earlier blog, actually just the last one, about hybrid songs that use examples while also telling a story. And that's exactly what this song does. Everything that happened can be summed up with "Oh What a Night." You can count on the song always returning to that piano riff, almost always at least, but it doesn't feel like that riff gets tiresome at any point throughout the song. So as a result, you can listen to this song in December when it takes place, but of course, it's a really good song for all four seasons. So I am Minnesota Mike. Thank you for putting up with my terrible jokes, like the one that I just made. Thank you so much for tuning in from week to week. Be sure to tune in next time when we talk about "Sometimes It Snows in April" by the immortal Prince Rogers Nelson. But until then, I am Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out all my other blogs, all my other vlogs, and also I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. Thank you so much.